One of the interesting things I've learned while being a father is that before being a father, I was so gung ho on saying that, oh, wild question, I'm spanking my kids if they misbehave, this or that. I was spanked when I was younger and it benefited me, this and that, and whatever. And now that I'm a father, I'm realizing that there is a real psychological component to spanking your child. I mean, it is such, as far as I can see, as far as I've realized, it's such a thin line to genuinely doing it for a purpose of discipline and doing it for a purpose of I'm annoyed. This child is annoying me. I need this child to stop, so I'm going to spank them so that they will stop doing the thing that annoys me. I truly believe it's in between that line of I am going to set aside this purpose for a very distinct reason to teach my child a very specific lesson and then address them with love and compassion and help explain to them why this consequence happened to you, you know. But I'm realizing that I truly am getting to a point where I don't think anymore that spanking is a necessity, that is a option that isn't needed for disciplining a child. I think that as I look at my son and I'm realizing that he's entrusting me with his emotions, he's entrusting me with leading him and guiding him and protecting him, I have a huge responsibility to make sure that I'm doing the best I can to preserve that trust, to preserve that bond that I have with my son. And I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I could be completely wrong. But I think that over these years of living, I've learned that the bonds that you make with your children are so special and so important. And how you raise them is so indicative to your mentality and the traumas and the experiences you went through as a child or a teen or a young adult. And that oftentimes, from my experience, I've seen spanking used very inappropriately or very much unnecessarily to discipline a child where the action needed is not physical discipline. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people who disagree and who a lot of people have their, I guess you can say, antidote about this whole scenario. And I'm only coming to you from my perspective and what I believe has been the best approach for how I've raised my son up until now. And granted, he's only 3.5. And I have another son who's 11 weeks. So, I guess you could say take it with a grain of salt. But I don't know. My mind has slowly begun to shift as my love for my son continues to grow and my love for my children continue to grow. I'm like realizing I don't know if this is really necessary. But let me know what you guys think.